What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I am your host, Smith Blacksmith 89, aka Mr. Smith, and welcome to Blu-ray University, where today I'm going to be showing off all of my other Blu-rays. I know in the very first episode, I showed you guys my entire horror collection on Blu-ray. So now I'm just going to show you guys all my other Blu-rays that has nothing to do with horror. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this video, and I really hope you do. Give this channel a sub and a thumbs up and hit that bell notification. Thank you and have a wonderful day. So without further ado, let's jump right in. So up first, this is Scarface, the standard Blu-ray edition. I love Scarface. This is one of my all-time favorite gangster movies of all time. You can never go wrong with Tony Montana, played by Al Pacino. If you don't have this movie in your collection, I don't know what you're doing. So this is the standard Blu-ray edition. Up next is another classic gangster movie that I love so much, and that is Boys in the Hood. This is the Steelbook. This is the Steelbook edition that I got from Walmart. I remember I went past it and I was like, you know what? They only have one copy left, and I grabbed this bad boy. And I've never seen the Steelbook since then, so I'm kind of glad I picked this up when I did. Up next, this is John Wick Chapters 1 and 2 in 4K Ultra HD combo pack. This is the special edition. Let me see. It comes with these two things right here. I still have it in the pack. I never opened it. I guess these are his badges of honor or something like that. And when you take it out the box, as you can see here, this is the 4K Ultra HD Chapters 1 and 2. Put this back inside. Up next is a movie I only watched one time, but honestly, I really enjoyed it. And this is Angel Has Fallen. I need to get the other two movies. I believe this is the third movie for the first two. So I basically just jumped ahead of the line without even knowing it. So you guys let me know in the comments below what's the name of the other two movies, so that way I can get them and add them to my collection. But I really enjoyed it. Up next, this, I have to say, this should be movie of the year. I don't care what nobody says. And this is Godzilla King of the Monsters 2019. I really enjoy the heck out of this film. If you don't know by now, but I'm going to just explain anyway, I am a huge Godzilla fan. I love Godzilla. Like, Godzilla has been part of my childhood. The greatest two things of my childhood growing up was Power Rangers and Godzilla. And which Power Ranger season I'm talking about is Mighty Morphin. I grew up on a Mighty Morphin era, so I was blessed enough to discover Power Rangers. And then Godzilla has also been part of my childhood. So whenever I hear that Godzilla's coming out with a new movie or video game, whatever it is, I'm gonna support it because I'm a huge fan of Godzilla. I know the Criterion set is out right now, which I still don't have, but I will rectify that and get the Criterion set in due time. Up next, here is Fox and the Hound and Fox and the Hound 2. I love the first one. I still, until this very day, have not seen the second one. One day, I'll pop in the second one to see how it turns out. But honestly, the first one is just a tearjerker. You will, certain scene in the first one will just make you cry and be like, yo, why? Up next is a movie that I underestimated when I first seen, and this is Zootopia. I mean, I gotta rewatch it, but it touches on issues that happens today now. Like, this is one of the Disney movies that's relatable. So, you know, I highly recommend this if you guys don't already own it or have it in your collection. Up next is my all-time favorite movie of all time, hands down. And this is The Emperor's New Groove and Krunk's New Groove. I'm not too fond of the second movie, but you know, me being a collector, I'm like, you know what? Why not get both? You know, but I will always endure and love the first one. Second one, I don't know. I have to give it a rewatch because it's all about Crunk. This time, hint the title, Crunk's New Groove. So, yeah. Here's another tearjerker for me, and that I love so much, and I'm glad I have it in my collection. I want to start collecting all the live action movies. I don't have any of the live action movies yet. But this will always be a special place in my heart. This is Beauty and the Beast, the 25th anniversary, the signature collection. Another tearjerker. I mean, I could just get lost in this movie time and time again. Up next, this is Deadpool 1 and 2 in 4K Ultra HD plus digital pack combo. Yes, I have 2 Deadpool movies. I already seen the first one. I just have to watch the second one. Still haven't seen that. Up next, any movie that this man is in, I consider a winner because at the end of the day, he is the great one. He is the great one, and everybody should know who I'm talking about. This is Rampage Steelbook, starring Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, a.k.a. the Great One, a.k.a. the most electrifying man of all entertainment. I believe there's a Steelbook, a 4K version. Clearly, I have the Steelbook in my hand, but I want to get a lot of these movies in 4K just so that way I can watch the colors and the visuals, because I do have a Samsung 75-inch 4K Ultra HD television with the new JBL 4K Ultra HD 3.1 surround sound speaker. But Rampage Steelbook, great movie. Up next, I know I'm probably going to get clowned for this, but I don't care. I love a good love story once in a while, you know? You don't always got to be action, horror. Sometimes you just want to pop some popcorn, lay in your bed, and cuddle up with your snuggle bunny person, or whatever you call a cuddle buddy, and just watch a very good love story. And what better way for me than to have Grease? That's right, this is the only digibook that I own. The only one, but I will be collecting a lot more digibooks so it can have its own section. But for now, I'm just going to keep it in with all the Blu-rays. So here it is, Grease, the 40th anniversary edition. So you can zoom in, you can see that right there. I got this off of eBay. But yes, I do love stories and love movies and girly sappy movies every once in a while. Honestly speaking, I might just watch it tonight. Up next, I know a lot of people don't really like this version of Godzilla, but I do. And this is the 4K Ultra HD plus Blu-ray and digital copy of Matthew Broderick's and Jean Reno Godzilla, 1998 edition. I enjoy this movie. Honestly speaking, I really thought I seen this in theaters, I really thought this was, and it also had a great soundtrack too. I really thought this was the only time we would ever get Godzilla in America. So I consider this a Godzilla film. I know a lot of hardcore Godzilla fans don't, but I consider this part of the franchise. Well, at least the American franchise, you know. We gotta separate the Japanese from the American. Oh, you know what? Let's just bring them all together. They're all representing the one true king of the monsters anyway, right? Alright, up next are 2 movies that I really like. And you know Denzel is a phenomenal actor. And this is The Equalizer and The Equalizer 2. I mean, you know, I gotta relive some of these movies, man, because, you know, these movies are really intense, especially when he puts the countdown on the clock. Oh my God, I'm just like, oh shit, it's going down. Up next, John Wick Chapter 3 Steelbook. I still haven't seen this yet. I know it's 2020 and I still haven't seen this. Up next is one of my all-time favorite natural disaster films, and that is 2012. I was hoping we get a part 2 to this movie, but you know, it's a natural disaster film, so I mean, what can happen twice? But hopefully we can get a 4K Ultra HD upgrade somehow, somewhere, please. Can we get a 4K Ultra HD upgrade of 2012? Please? I mean, the natural disaster parts are the best parts of the movie, hint 2012. So, yeah, this is one of the greats. Up next is The Quake. As you can see, with the lenticular cover, this is a French movie, another great natural disaster that I like. You know, can we get an English version of this movie? Can we get an English version of this movie? But I like the movie anyway, you know. But just look at that lenticular. I like lenticular covers. I have to start collecting more lenticular covers of movies or TV shows or whatever. Up next is Thor Ragnarok. I haven't seen Thor Ragnarok yet, and the Avengers movie's been out for a long time now, and I still haven't seen them yet. But I will one day. After I collect every single Marvel superhero movie, I will do like a whole Marvel Cinematic Universe Avengers movie watch. Alright, I'm gonna just plow through these. Up next is my all-time favorite franchise is the Michael Bay Transformers. Boom. It has Transformers The Last Night, Transformers Age of Extinction, Transformers Dark of the Moon, Transformers Revenge of the Fallen, and Transformers. So yes, this is the 5-film collection. I know they have this in 4K Ultra HD. I may just get the 4K version. I don't know. I'm still debating on that. But yeah, I really want to pop these in because I know on my TV it's going to look amazing. So here I have Fast and Furious presents Hobbs and Shaw in 4K Ultra HD. King Kong vs. Godzilla. This is the American version on Steelbook. One of the greatest Batman movies in my opinion. This is The Dark Knight. I have to get the complete collection in 4K. Alright, up next is Wonder Woman. Still haven't seen it. The Men in Black trilogy, which need 4K Ultra HD upgrades. Favorite movie of all time. This is Office Christmas Party Unrated. Another feel-good comedy movie that I love of all time, Tag. Can never go wrong. I love Ed Helms. He's very funny. Captain America Civil War. Still another movie I haven't seen but heard great things about. This is The Big Lebowski on Steelbook. Like I said, Ed Helms is very funny. I love him, and this is Vacation. Another great one movie. I do have Jumanji, the original Jumanji, and Jumanji Welcome to the Jungle. I also love Eddie Murphy as well, so I do have Beverly Hills Cop 3 movie collection. The Hitman's Bodyguard on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray combo pack. That's My Boy, one of the greatest Adam Sandler movies ever. Ed Helms again in the Hangover trilogy. Any movie Ed Helms is in, I'm going to watch. And he's also funny in The Office also. Shaft, and I also love Samuel L. Jackson also. So Ed Helms, Eddie Murphy, Samuel L. Jackson, can't go wrong. This is Samuel L. Jackson in Shaft. Still haven't seen these movies yet, but I will. This is Anchorman, unrated, uncut, and uncalled for, and Anchorman 2, Legend Continues. Up next, this is The Big Bang Theory, Seasons 1, 2, and 3. I love The Big Bang Theory. Oh my God. I was so sad that they stopped airing on TV, but they showed reruns. And plus, I'm not that sad anymore because I got the Blu-rays. The Big Bang Theory seasons 4, 5, and 6. Sheldon Cooper is always my favorite character. The Big Bang Theory season 7. The Big Bang Theory season 8. The Big Bang Theory season 9. And The Big Bang Theory season 12 and the final season. Avatar: The Last Airbender and The Legend of Korra, both complete series. The Mummy Ultimate Collection doesn't have the new movie in it. Rambo 4 movie collection. I need to get the latest one out. Hancock, this is Will Smith's first superhero movie. You know, I really enjoyed it. I mean, I know, do you count Men in Black as his first superhero movie? But no, like legit superhero that can potentially have its own universe in it. This is it. This is Hancock, 4K Ultra HD. Baby Driver, another instant classic, 4K Ultra HD. Future World. Spider-Man Homecoming. Dwayne Johnson, the great one in Hercules. The beautiful and sexy Scarlett Johansson in Ghost in the Shell. They created me, but they cannot control me. It says right there in the back. On Steelbook. The Day After Tomorrow, another natural disaster. This is what got me into natural disaster films in the first place. So, The Day After Tomorrow in Steelbook. Another classic. I know a lot of people don't like this movie, but I do. This is part of my natural disaster collection. And this is San Andreas, starring Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Gemini Man. I love this movie. Will Smith's Gemini Man. If you haven't seen it yet, you need to go put that in your collection. Up next, this is Fight Club on Steelbook. Another great one. Ant-Man and the Wasp. Love it. Die Hard, the complete collection. I still need to watch all of the movies, like start from the first one. This is Dragon Ball Z Season 5. One of my favorite seasons, but my all-time favorite seasons with my all-time favorite character in the world. This is Dragon Ball Z Season 8, starring Vegeta, Majin Vegeta. Vegeta will always be my favorite character of all time, I don't care. Up next, this is Dragon Ball Z Season 6. This is the Cell games. Oh my god, this is one of the greatest sagas of all time. Besides the Frieza saga, that's one of the greatest. Alright, so put these over here. Up next, Aladdin and the King of Thieves and the Return of Jafar. The Lion King 2, Simba's Pride. Excuse me. Daredevil Director's Cut. Taken 3 movie collection on Steelbook. Part of my video game collection, Ready Player One. I will get the 4K edition soon. One of my all-time favorite actors of all time, Matt Damon. And this is The Bourne Identity. Part of my video game movie collection. This is Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. Up next is Detective Pikachu. The Incredibles. I think the second one is phenomenal. Cheech and Chong Up in Smoke 40th anniversary in its own custom case. I'm gonna get rid of this one and buy all of the Cheech and Chongs once I see them. And once I go Blu-ray movie hunting again. Okay. These over here. Step Brothers. I heard don't make sense of getting a 4K version of it, so I'll just keep the regular Blu-ray. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Doctor Strange. Shrek the Third. Logan, what a way to end the Logan legacy, man. Just wow. I have to collect all the rest of the X-Men movies now. As you can tell, I love The Rock. I love The Rock, man. This is Skyscraper. If you haven't seen Skyscraper yet, you really need to. This movie is amazing. Alright, get this bad behemoth out the way. Friends with the lenticular cover. This is Friends, the complete series on Blu-ray. As you can see, that lenticular. This, all 10 legendary seasons of Friends on Blu-ray. You can't go wrong with that, right? No, you can't. Alright. I just got a couple more, and then I will be finished. Alright, so let's move this out the way. Up next, this is Terminator Genisys on Steelbook. We can stop Judgment Day. Says it right there on the back. Here is one of the greatest Marvel movies yet to come. This is Venom, starring Tom Hardy. Up next is another gangster movie that I like, and I have to watch it again. And this is The Warriors Ultimate Director's Cut. And I had to get it in 4K Ultra HD. This is Scarface Gold Edition, 4K Ultra HD. You gotta watch it in 4K. It is phenomenal. Up next is Justice League. The 40-year-old version unrated. And last but not least, this is The Simpsons movie. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. This has been another installment of Blu-ray University. This has been episode 2. I hope you guys enjoyed it. These are the last of my Blu-rays until I actually go out and about and buy some more. So that way I could do another video for you guys. If you guys would like to see my entire DVD collection, please leave a comment below and let me know. And don't forget to hit that bell and subscribe. And I will hit you guys with another episode of Blu-ray University. So stay tuned for episode 3. It will be coming soon. So this is going to wrap up for episode 2. Thank you so much for sticking with me. I am your host, Blacksmith89, aka Mr. Smith. And this is Blu-ray University episode 2. And I will see you in the next one.